but still because the service has been given by Prabhuji, so I would I would like to give a humble try so that we could glorify Mother Sita in this most auspicious occasion of Sita Navami. So we know Mother Sita, Lord Sri Ramachandra, every time we say Jai Sita Ram, right? So Sita Ram, Mother Sita name comes first. Why it comes first? Because without seeing the sunlight, we cannot see the sun. It's exactly just like there is no existence of sun without sunlight. So if you understand so tattva-wise, so without Lakshmi, there is no existence of Narayana. So like Sakti and Shaktiman, they always stay together. Just like we say Radha and Krishna, Sita, Ram, Lakshmi, Narayana. So this all that Prakriti portion, like Sita, Lakshmi, Narayana, and the pinnacle of all the Shakti, the source of all the Shakti, which is none other than Srimati Radharani. So we always chant Shakti name first, because through Shakti only we can approach Shaktiman, and there is no other way. Because when the sun comes, uh, we are able to see the sunlight first. Like so far here, it's 6 o'clock now, IST. In Bharat, we are in Mayapur. The sun has not yet seen, but sunlight is there spread, and we are able to uh, see, perceive, talk with each other, see each other, like that. So, because of Shakti only, we can approach the Supreme Lord. So, see, Srimati Sita Devi is the Supreme Shakti, the Aladini Shakti, Aladini potency of Lord Sri Ramachandra. So, that's why we always chant Jai Sri Ram. Sri stands for Sita Devi, and Rama is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramachandra himself. So, in this way, we approach Sita Ram. So, this pastimes of Ramayana is very, very famous. In fact, it's more famous than the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, right? So, even the time of Parikshit Maharaj being told, instructed upon the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam, even that time when Lord Sukadeva Goswami was going to narrate, I was actually narrating the lineage of Suryavansa. So there comes the lineage of Dashrath. Then after Dashrath comes Lord Sri Ramchandra. And Lord Sukadeva Goswami tells that, oh Parikshit, you have already heard Ramayana many, many times from different speakers. So in those days, Ramayana were heard in the big, big assembly like Chakravarti Samrat, Maharaj Yudhishthir, Maharaj Parikshit, and all that. So Ramayana is spread everywhere, from Brahmaloka till Yamaloka, everywhere people are aware of the pastimes of Lord Sri Ramachandra. And of course, Mother Sita. So when we are talking about any of the associate of the Lord, we have to speak about the associate as well as the Lord. So their pastimes are intertwined, we cannot separate. So you see, so Mother Sita is the emblem of tolerance, emblem of renunciation, emblem of chastity, modesty. So all the quality of Antaranga Shakti is found in Mother Sita. So we see Mother Sita, very, very special character. As we know, Lord Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Ramachandra, their pastimes, their appearance and their activities are not common. That's why Lord Sri Krishna tells in 4th chapter 9 sloka, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha tattva deham punarjanma naiti mameti tho Arjuna. Similarly, the Antaranga Shakti of the Lord also have extraordinary, not extraordinary, divinely extraordinary appearance and pastimes. And if anybody really understand those pastimes in truth, tattvataha, so he will also have the same fate of not taking birth again, not taking birth again into the womb of mother. That's why we are actually here in this material world, not knowing the supreme personality of Godhead, their pastimes, their qualities, his devotees in true sense, and because of that, not being his conscious, not being Krishna conscious, not being Rama conscious. So we are here in this material world. So these wonderful opportunities where we have the chance of speaking and hearing about them is actually nothing but preparation for that state where we'll have unceasing devotional service uh, for us available always without any gap. Even the gap of taking 9 months sleep in the womb of mother, and of course every day 6 hours of sleep. So uh, this is all for the preparation. So we know Mother Sita is a very divine personality. Her birth was very extraordinary. So Janak Maharaj, he was ruling from the place called Mithila. So Mithila is also, we can say, like satellite of Ayodhya. So bygone ages, even before Janak Maharaj, long before. So one great king of Surya dynasty, they some of the shifted from Ayodhya to Mithila. So and they started staying there. And there was a big story about Vasishtha, how he happened to do sacrifice for that king, and thereafter there was some misunderstanding between Vasishtha and all Vasishtha and the king. Somehow they have to shift to Mithila. So they're all whoever were ruling, all the kings had the same name. Not same name in the sense they're the same designation. So all the kings of Mithila they were called Janak, right? Janak Maharaj. So that's why we see Janak Maharaj was there in Dwapara Yuga also, and we hear John Dwapari, even Janak Maharaj there in the time of Lord Sri Ramchandra. So are they same? No, they are not same. Janak is the designation. So this Janak Maharaj was ruling, and he was very dharma parayan, Janaka. That's why he was such a grihastha that he was doing all the activities, all the responsibility at the same time he was Krishna conscious. Every responsibility he will address very nicely. That's why Janaka Maharaj also comes in the 12 Mahajanas, Pralado Janako Vishnu, Bali Vayya Shaki Vayam. So Janak Maharaj was ruling Mithila, and there was a type of drought, there was a type of famine or drought and this thing. And so the sages were asked that what is the solution of it? So the sages told that, oh Janaka, you yourself has to till the land. You yourself has to do farming. Then only this drought will go. Then only rain will come. So this is what the solution were given. So Janak Maharaj comes and he takes the plow. I don't know how many of you have seen the plow. The real plow, not the tractor one. Then with the two bulls remains ahead, and one this wooden system gets attached with that the what's called this perpendicular that
The yoke.
wood,
The yoke.
right? Yoke, yeah. So and from there the plow is put. So and the plow's front portion is called fur, right? So and that's actually this much big, not so much big, just around maybe 4 or 5 inches big for nowadays. I mean, so when he was tilling the land, some other what happened? It got stuck somewhere. So they all came. Where did that got stuck? It not coming out. So they dug a little bit and they found that there is a golden box. So golden box was found. they thought that there is some great jewel has appeared or something. So then they opened the golden box, which has appeared from earth, and that golden box, very small little baby, the golden baby girl was found, and it was like chamatkar. So Janak was so happy seeing that little baby child. So and he brought the child there at home, and because she had appeared from Sita, that the front portion of that flow is called Sita in Sanskrit. So because she has come from Sita, Janak Maharaj gave the name Sita, right? So this is the system in Bharat also. We see in many states like Maharashtra and some maybe some Tamil Nadu also. So their sons' names are always connected with the father's name, right? I don't know, like uh, maybe some of you also have a similar sense. So father name comes before, right? That's why we see in the South India big name. So, so Sita means she has come from Sita. Like this, her childhood was also very much uh, super abnormal. So one of the pastime comes when she was playing with ball and somehow the ball got stuck in one of the tree, and that was little high, like not approachable for the little child like Sita. And Sita was playing with her children, her Saheli friends. So somehow that the ball was stuck and she was not able to get it. So she thought that how to get it, there should be some long reaching wood or something, or some bamboo stick or something. So she couldn't get anything. So she searched out here and there. Then she found a long, very much old, this bow was kept. So she thought that this could be a very nice instrument to get my stuck ball back again down. So she took that bow just like that, just like a small little child. They take out the mushroom from the earth, or the mushroom only, like very easily they can take out. Similarly, just she just picked it up and she just got the ball out and she kept it right there. And nearby there are many this Janak Maharaj, this uh, these ministers and all, they were there. So they were able to see that what is this? This child, she is doing such a miracle thing. She is picking up the bow. It's so heavy bow. So this bow was, I mean, it's so heavy that in Treta Yuga, 300 well-built people could not lift. I mean, they could lift, but maybe for 5 minutes, and after that they will take some steps. And it was so heavy that they again have to put it. Again they have to take rest. Then again afterward, again after 5 minutes, they will, after taking rest, they will pick. So it was so heavy, and Sita just picked that up, just like children they play with balls. So when this news was brought in front of Janak Maharaj telling her, "Are you people drunk or what? Your mind is okay?" And everybody told, "No, no, Janak Maharaj, this is what we saw today. Your daughter, this Sita, is I don't know who she is. She is maybe some goddess or somewhere from she descends. She has immense power, immeasurable power, because she is Antaranga Shakti of Lord. So she has equal power as the right, equal power, and she is so humble." And then Sita was asked by Janak Maharaj, "Sita, did you do this? Did you pick that bow and you did this? No, people are telling that you did this. I don't believe." So Sita told that, "Baba, I did that, but actually I didn't do anything with that bow. And nothing harm happened to the bow. I kept the bow right there from where I, I picked that. So please forgive me." And so it was not the concern that what happened to the bow. Now it become big concern for Janak Maharaj. But when this Sita will grow up, who will marry with her? Because she has so much power, so much Shakti. If some ordinary guy will get married, then he will just get finished. Just one embrace of Mother Sita, fellow has gone. So it was a big, big challenge. And that's why he has put a huge condition that anybody who likes to marry the daughter of Janak, Sita, has to at least lift the bow. Otherwise, they cannot get married. So one by one, many big, big kings they were coming. It is not like as it's showed in the TV serials. I don't know how many of you have seen that Ramanand Sagar's the serial used to come. I don't know. Rishikesh Prabhu can tell me. So in that we used to see that Ramanand Sagar, this serial, all the big kings are assembled. Actually, it was not so. One by one, kings were coming, and they were testing the bow, one by one, and everybody, no one could lift the bow, and even this Ravan also came. Ravan, that fellow who has lifted the whole Kailash mountain along with Lord Shiva and Parvati. Could you imagine the person who could lift the whole Kailash mountain and he could not lift that bow? Because it is all plan of the Lord. But if this fellow will lift the bow, then what will happen? Ramayana will become Ravanayana. So when he was about to lift the bow, Lord Shiva himself entered into the bow and made it so heavy, even more heavier than usual weight. And in this way, this Ravana was like kept aside, demonic principles. A similar thing happened, we know, in Mahabharata with Karna. So we see this, and at the end, this very beautiful looking, very handsome looking two young men come. And who were they? Along with their guru, Vishwamitra, Ram, and Lakshman. And they were like Tarun only. They were not so like old and matured people. They were some 13, 14 years old like that. So, of course, they were the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They have been groomed up, very handsome looking. So they appear to Mithila. We know the long story, that we are going little fast. So we see Vishwamitra Muni told that, see, here in Janak Maharaj place, they have put a big bow. They have Parshuram has given Janak very huge bow, and because of that, nobody is able to get married with Sita, and this is the condition. So they didn't, I mean, Lakshmana and Ram, they never had any type of desire, then they're going to get married. So Vishwamitra Muni told to Ram and Lakshman that, could you go and check that bow? How is that? Because this bow is very famous in Mithila and throughout the whole world. So Rama thought that, okay, let me go and check. But being a Kshatriya, checking means just go and see that, okay, how long it is. But Kshatriya will go, and what he will do? He will see the bow, means he will lift it and will see that how heavy it is, and he will see that, okay, whether it can be used or not. And so like that, when Lord Ramachandra went and he saw the bow and he picked it up, just like that. It was as easy as for Mother Sita. So he just picked it up. And it was very old bow. Very, very old bow. And he just started, what is this? Pratancha. He started putting the string. So while putting the string, he has to make it really bow down. Bow has to really become bow. So he started tightening it again, down. All of a sudden, there was big blow, and whole bow got broken into three pieces. And when this bow got broken, practically the whole universal cell was shaking. The sound went till Brahmaloka. And of course, it went to the Parshuram's cave also, where Parshuram was there, meditating. And in this way, it happened. And afterwards, Mother Sita was ready uh, to put garland. But this was not in the SOP. It was not in the plan that he has to get married also. Then Ramchandra is saying toward Vishwamitra, so what is this? This girl is coming toward me. So he went to Vishwamitra Muni, Guru Maharaj, what is next thing? So Guru Maharaj gives the indication. Go ahead, get married. So it was not in the order. He told just go and see the bow. He didn't tell that no, you need to get married also. But for the getting married also, Vishwamitra Muni was asked from, by Lord Ramchandra. So what is this? What is this coming ahead? So because all of their appearance, their birth has taken place very same day. I mean, same day their mothers had accepted that sweet rice long before. So they're all of the same age practically. So Lakshman and Ram, both they got married same day, very day. So in this way, Mother Sita was brought to Ayodhya. And Ayodhya they were staying, and all the king men of Ayodhya, I mean, all the citizens of Ayodhya, they were also thinking that when this most handsome, most Sushila, most valorous, and most magnanimous Ramachandra will become our king, when that day will come. Even they were, of course, they were happy with the Dasrath, but they would be happy more when Rama would be living. I mean, Rama would be ruling them. I mean, Rama would be the king of Ayodhya. So they were contemplating like that. Dasrath also came to know that no, they like Rama better than me. So he was little concerned. Okay, so my citizens don't like me. So he was little bit sorry. Dasrath was a little bit sorry, but he was very happy also at the same time because his own son is going to become the king. So with Vasishta and all the sages, one date was put that this date there will be Raja Abhishek ceremony of Lord Ramchandra. Ramchandra is now the prince, he will become the king. So everything was done, and we know that one day before night, that everything, the whole game was changed. Nobody was knowing. Nobody was knowing that game has been fully changed. So this Kakai mantra and these all people, they made a whole conspiracy, and because of that, we see that Dashrath has to say Ramchandra that you have to go to jungle. Next day when Abhishek is going to take place, he is going to become coronated as a king, Chakravarti Samrat. And everybody everybody know that tomorrow is Raja Abhishek. And the morning comes, Dashrath was so much shocked and so much into, like he went into big shock, big depression. I didn't get up only. He was like about to lose his life. So, and everybody was little like doubtful that what is happening. There is no preparation. Today is Abhishek. So much preparation should happen. And why it is happening like that? So, some other, this Kaikeyi, she herself went and told Ramchandra that you need to go. And her heart has become so much of filled with abhorrence and enviousness with Lord Ramchandra, which was filled with so much of love before, just because of bad association of Manthara. So this bad association is very, very important to be guard of. So, and afterwards, Kaikeyi tells that no, you need to go today, and instead of you, Bharata will be coronated. So Ramchandra was thinking, okay, yes, fine, I'm happy. And Lord Ramchandra never took like, okay, why it's happening with me? This is not fair. He didn't take up the issue. He was always happy. I mean, of course, he's Lord Ramchandra himself. So he was happy before, and he's happy after we got the he got this order. But he was a little concerned that he told that Mata Kekai, I love you so much, and you also have so much love for me. But why did you tell to father to tell me? You know this, and because of that, he's going to almost die. He left everything. So, uh, so then he told, okay, at least let me go and ask permission from my mother, Kaushalya, and after all, also I'll go and ask permission from Sita. So she told, okay, but today only you have to leave. So he went to Kaushalya, and Kaushalya was also like almost like on the verge of death. And she felt like unconscious just by hearing this. And Mother Sita was also when Lord told that Mother Lord told that no Sita, I'm going. You can be here. You are a very nice daughter-in-law. You have such wonderful seva bhava responsibility also. Very nice seva bhava for your in-laws like father-in-law, mothers-in-law. You take care of them nicely. You remain in this place, palace, Ayodhya. I will go. Actually, I'll come back, and you can stay here. You take care of them, serve them. This is my order. Sita tells that what you are telling. I have come here to serve in-laws, but why this all? In-laws means what? Unless I have got relationship with you, what is the meaning of being serving in-laws? I cannot stay here. Lord Ramchandra tells Baba, you do not know how fierce and how tough the jungle is. Jungle situation is very difficult. You know, everywhere there is thorns and bushes, and there are so many ferocious animals. You won't get any bed to sleep, and no water, no food. Only you have to take. We have to take root and fruits and all that. I don't think so. You will be able to survive. Mother Sita, no way, nothing doing. I have to go with you. That's it. You are telling that no, you cannot say no for your father's order. I also have got the order. My mother, when I was coming out from Janakpuri, when I was coming out from Mithila, my mother Sunana was mother of Mother Sita. Sunana told that from today onwards, this man is yours. Okay, you have to take care of him. This Rama is yours, Sita, and always be with him. Never leave him leave his company. Always serve him. Like this. So you are following the order of your father, so you follow, and I will also follow the order of my mother. Okay? Fine. I have to go. Just like similar thing happened with in Mahaprabhu past time with Gadadhar Pandit and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu was going from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan. So the Mother Sita also accompanied Lord Ramchandra. Like this, we see the pastimes of Mother Sita, the perfect daughter, the perfect wife, and we know that she tells that wherever you will go, I will not become like burden for you. It's not like in big projects, somebody comes along and brings more difficulties. Sometimes we go to different places for suppose preaching purposes. So taking care of another fellow devotee also becomes one of the projects, isn't it? So then it's the extra headache. Mother Sita tells that you don't need to worry about me. I will serve you. I will not remain like a burden for you. Rather, wherever you will be going, I will be going ahead and taking out all the pricks, all the thorns from your pathway. So, and this is what she did. We see that the biggest thorns for the devotees and the Supreme Lord and the Devatas, where these Rakshasas were ruling practically throughout the whole planet. They were ravaging the whole planet. There is so much of nasty activities. And the biggest thorn was Ravana. So to uproot that Ravana, the biggest thorn, Mother Sita went herself ahead. Mother Sita went herself ahead. Like this is the like never seen such type of pastime in any of the internal potential of the Lord. So she goes ahead herself. And of course, there is a lot of tattva inside, so we won't go into much into it. So we see that how Mother Sita, the embodiment of sacrifice. So because of comfort of Lord Sri Ramchandra, she gave up everything. And she also later on gave up the apparently association of Lord Ramchandra. And afterward, just last 1 year of 14th year, like it was 14 year of exile, and it happened in the last year. So like this, Mother Sita, when this whole fighting takes place, after Mother Sita gets abducted, and Tattva is also very, very important for us to know that Ravana actually never touched Sita. Now, Ravana could never touch Sita anyway, because Sita is internal potency of Krishna. And external potency and marginal potency can never come under the contact of internal potency unless Supreme Lord himself allows, right? It never happens. It can never happen. So, actually, when this Sita was like this Ravana came to abduct Sita, so immediately this Agni herself, he produces another Maya Sita, and she keeps the original Sita, Mother Sita, with him. And of course, in that also in Kurma Purana it's mentioned that even Agni is also like another man, right? He's not a just expansion of Lord Ramachandra. So Agni was also perspiring when he came to take Sita, the original Sita, to his own abode. He was fearing that how can I touch Mother Sita? She is worshipable mother for me. How can I take her? How can I hold her like this? So he was in great difficulty, but immediately he was reminded of his wife, Swaha. So he called Swaha and he told that, Swaha, you hold Sita and I will hold you. So like this, so Sita was held by Swaha and Agni was holding Swaha directly. And in this way, he was kept with Agni for almost 1 year. And then all fighting took place, everything was done. Big things were happening. Like big Rakshasas were killed by the army of Vanaras. And it was a great victory for Lord Ramchandra, Ram Vijay. But when Mother Sita came to meet with Ramchandra was not so much elated as we see in that movies when the hero and heroine, after getting separated, they meet. How much celebration happens? I mean, they're so like, my God, they're victorious, and hereafter life will be full with joy. But when Mother Sita came from Lanka, Lord Ramchandra was not so much elated. He was telling that, okay, you have come, very nice. I did my duty of being a husband because wife was abducted by someone. So being a husband, I risked you, and I also killed the person, killed the whole race. I did my husband's duty, but now I have to do my king's duty, right, as a Kshatriya. So now you have to go for Agni Pariksha. So, okay, fine. Mother Sita told, okay, Lakshman, could you kindly get those all dry woods? I want to enter into fire. So in that situation, he enters into fire, and Agni Dev himself gets what? The original Sita and replaces with the duplicate Sita in between. So these things are usually not known by people, and that's why people, they many times they even blaspheme Lord Ramchandra. Even Hindus, they say that what type of Lord is this? He takes only pariksha, only taste and taste under taste. What is this? And some years back in India, this became a social media trend. One girl was telling that, I want, I want the brother like Ravan, but I don't want husband like Ram, who takes so much taste. The culture has become so down, right? Culture has become so worsened that people are like having this type of mentality. So we can understand if somebody likes brother like Ravan, then who she would be? The special character we left Surpanakha, right? So practically whole community has become Surpanakha, right? So and in this situation, life become very hellish. So we see, and this was the first Agni Pariksha, and she just came out perfectly fine. There was not even a single tinge of Agni touch, fire touch into the body, transcendental body of Mother Sita. And thereafter, they stayed for 10,000 years. They lived together. And for 10,000 years, there was no so-called nuptial connection between Lord Ramchandra and Sita for 10,000 years. After 10,000 years, Mother Sita was pregnated, and then comes the episode of this washerman telling something nonsense, and this came to hearing of Lord Ramchandra, and Lord Ramchandra had to again banish Sita, and he tells to Lakshman, go and put Sita near the ashrama of Valmiki. And this way, the life Mother Sita is full of pativrata. She is like most pativrata lady. Of course, Rama is also one of the most patnivrata man, right? Pativrata and patnivrata should go parallelly. But when there is no hardly patnivrata and there is pativrata, then that's more salutable, right? Once Srila Prabhupada was there in Mayapur, he came and to meet with Srila Prabhupada, his sister came, and his sister's name was Bhavatarini. And she came to meet Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada was asking, সব কিছু ঠিক আছে তো? In Bangla. I don't know whether you are able to understand. সব কিছু ভালো তো? সব কিছু ঠিক है তো? Then she told, yeah, everything is fine. সব কিছু ভালো. So he was telling that, no, not everything. So he was confiding with his disciples once. Prabhupada was telling that, see, my sister even is more chaste than Mother Sita. My sister even more chaste than Mother Sita. Why? Because for Sita, Lord Ramchandra was a perfect husband. Lord Ramchandra never thought of any other woman in his mind other than Sita, ever. But my sister's husband is a debauchee. But still, she is serving the so-called husband. She is still a great devotee. She is a disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. And in this way, she is so much safe. So I should take dust off his lotus. So like this, Srila Prabhupada has given this importance of chastity. And he has given the position of woman in front of the people, the public, where they can hardly hear the words like, the woman should have the role of mother, as it is told in Sanatana Dharma, always remain protected. When they are at home, they should remain protected from all different types of negative things. They should remain under protection of father. When they are married, they should remain under protection of their husband. And when they're grown up, when they're old, then they should remain under the protection of their sons, so like that. So we see there are more pastimes and more lessons, unlimited lessons from the pastimes of Mother Sita. So far, I would like to keep a pause here with how wonderful the pastimes of Mother Sita is. A perfect example of chastity, perfect example of tolerance, perfect example of this Arya following the orders of superiors. So many things to learn for devotees. Because we are also Prakriti, all the Jivas are Prakriti, and we should learn how much how much we should be dedicated for the mission of Lord Ramchandra and Lord Sri Krishna and for the mission of Sri Guru. We should learn, and we don't have any, I don't have any qualification to pray, but still we like to pray to Mother Sita that we could get little compassion for the jivas and the chastity for our Guru Vargas and chastity for the service of Lord Sri Chaitanya Dev, with our master. So with these few words, so we'd like to take a pause here. So over to you, Prabhuji, Rishikesh Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for this wonderful class. We never knew, at least I didn't know, that everyone in Mithila was called Janak, and Janak was just a title. Can you just elaborate on that, please? Yeah. Prabhuji, can you hear us? Prabhuji, can you hear us? Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
Prabhuji. Hare
can you
Krishna.
hear us?
Prabhuji, yeah, so this Janak was the title, Prabhuji. So uh, Videha, there's also another name. Videha means that king. I think it's Nimi Maharaj. So the Nimi Maharaj was told, Vasishtha was actually told to do yajna, and Vasishtha told, I have already one appointed yajna with yajnas with Indra set. So I'll go to heavenly planet and will do yajna for Indra, and afterward I'll do your yajna. So that the original Janak, he told that no, original Janak, the first Janak, I mean, he told that no, Gurudev, you are our priest, so this you should do our yajna first. So no, I'll just come back. I'll come back doing yajna for Indra. I'll come back and I'll do for you. So he went, and the heavenly planet he has gone. Like the timeline also is different. So here he has to do yajna. So he took another priest. He got another priest. I was forgetting the name. So he did the yajna. When Vasishtha came back from the heaven, he said that, oh my God, my Yatman, my this disciple, he has already performed yajna with somebody else. He becomes so angry. Vasishtha becomes so angry, and he cursed him that, may you leave your body. May you leave your body. And that king also cursed Vasishtha. May you also leave the body. There was curse and counter curse. So Vasishtha, because he was a Brahmarshi, somehow he didn't manage to get the another body. But this king could not get the body. And afterwards, another he that's why his name became Videha. Videha means without any having any body. And on the post of Janak Maharaj, another man was put as a like he will be officiating his post. So and his name was also put Janak. So there is another some more details. Another how this Videha still later on he became pure devotee of the Lord. He performed loving devotion service to the Lord, and he returned home back to God. But still Vasishtha is still there on the in the universe. So like this Janak the post, Janak is the post, and that is started from the first Janak, like that when they start officiating on behalf of Janak. So this is what Prabhuji, so far I understand. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So we understand the first Janak was the Janak who became Videha afterwards without a Deha. And then any subsequent ones were also called Janak because that's a post. Thank you for the
Yeah.
description, Prabhuji. And anybody would like to ask any question?
So Prabhuji, so every time like the Prabhuji said, na Janak is like a title. So every time it was a different person or from the same person, same person's children became Janak. Or
So, Prabhuji, the question is because the first Janak became Videha without Deha, so every subsequent one, so the next person who took the post is called Janak. So, is it that every next generation which took over that seat were also called Janak?
Yeah. So, Mother was asking that whether the same person, same soul is coming back at Janak. Of course, not the same soul. A different person is coming and officiating the post of Janak. Just like we have here in Jagannath Puri. So every king is called this, Gajapati. Every king is called Gajapati. So Gajapati is the title here in Jagannath Puri for the king. Similarly, Janak is the title of the king there in Mithila. And they're also called Videha. That's why another name of Mother Sita is called Vaidehi. So this both are the post name.
Oh, wonderful. So basically, the person whosoever becomes the Janak is also called Videha. All of those who took over that position are called Videha also as a second name.
Yeah.
So it was
Exactly.
not the father becoming the son becoming the next king. It could be any other person who could take over the seat.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you
Proper
very much for
answers, sir.
giving your time. You have a class, we know that. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for this wonderful class. Nitai Chandra Prabhu ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai, Mata Sita
Jai.
ki, Gaur Bhakt Vrinda ki jai, Gaur
Jai.
Premanand.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna online devotees. Thank you. We're closing now.